Yes, lads, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Touchline Facts. Nottingham Forest won, Manchester United nil. Manchester United lost in the Forest. Yeah, Garnacho and others lost in the Forest. Last seen at, where were they even last seen? We don't even know. Last seen at where the last game was, Leicester, King Power Stadium. They're still lost in the Midlands somewhere, lost in the Forest, because we've got absolutely non-existent today. Absolutely non-existent today. A lot of individuals need to have a hard look at themselves. And today is going to be some uncomfortable truths, a reality check for the top Reds, a reality check for United fans. Oh, I'm so excited to see us play again. I can't wait for Ruben Amorim ball. Shut up. Absolute mugs, wet wipes, dog shit. Dog shit. Where do I even start? Where do I even start? Should we start with the goalkeepers and the defence? Should we start with them? Because the defence weren't that bad today, to be honest with you. Goalkeeper made a few good saves. Defence did its job. Dealt with it. But what are we doing for that first goal? First 5 minutes in. First 5 minutes in from a corner. Why are we leaving ourselves so open? ELANGA didn't even have that much freedom when he was at United. Yet we gave him more freedom when he's at Forest than we did when he was at United. We didn't even give him that freedom at United. Yeah, why are we giving him the freedom of the whole pitch? The freedom of Nottingham. Freedom of Manchester. Why are we doing that? Sancho's a freedom fighter. Well, fucking today, we just gave fucking ELANGA all the freedom, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Maybe Sancho was onto something. Maybe Sancho was onto something. Who knows? Absolutely dreadful. Disgusting. And then, to be fair, look, no one wants to put a tackle in. Garnacho gets bodied off the ball. Weak as piss. Weak as an empty bottle of water. Yeah, and then he just sticks it in the bottom corner. I mean, what was Onana's positioning, by the way? Why has he left the fucking other side of the goal so open? What's he doing? Atrocious. But then you go 1-0 down, 5 minutes. All right, cool. Things like that can happen. You just want to see something bounce back. You want to see us maybe get a goal straight after and then bang, 1-0, game back on. No. No, no, no. Manchester United just being Manchester United. Where do we want to get into? Where do we even get into? As I said, the defence for me didn't play bad. Mazraoui, Euro, Delit didn't do that bad. We're going to get onto Dorgu straight away, by the way. This is their signing. Yeah, and yeah, he's a wing back. He's young. He can develop. He's been dog shit. He was dog shit today. If he went to the shopping centre, if he went to Tesco's and his mum gave him a fucking shopping list, he wouldn't be able to. He wouldn't know what he got because he wouldn't be able to cross it out. He could not cross anything. Dog shit footballer at a minute. Listen, he may develop into good. Yeah, I liked him when he first joined United. He looked like a bright spark. However, I do think that is down to the fact that, you know, we didn't have a proper wing back, and, you know, he was kind of we were Stockholm syndrome. Do you know what I'm saying? We got kidnapped and we got set free, but we got set free. We just got kidnapped again, sort of thing. He's not that good at the minute, from what I've seen. Yeah, he can develop, he can do better, but at the minute, no, not for me. Not for me. Do you know what I'm saying? Every time there's an option to cross, he doesn't cross, and then when he does cross, it's a dreadful cross. Do you know what I'm saying? Poor, awful. Dallo again, no quality on the delivery. If he worked for Domino's, he'd be sacked because he couldn't deliver anything. Poor, absolutely dreadful, dog shit, awful. Well, who else? Garnacho. Should we go to the attack? Should we go to the midfield? Ugarte, stinker and hooked. He plays like he's got invert view. You know, on the controller, you know, on your PlayStation controller, you have invert view on certain games. He plays like he's got invert view. That's what he plays like. He genuinely plays like he's got invert view, in my opinion. He plays like he's got invert view. Stinker and hooked. Poor. One-dimensional midfielder. Couldn't pass wind. Do you know what I'm saying? Even when he does drop a shoulder and try and play a pass, he's got no quality on the pass. No weight on the pass. No incentive on the pass. Dog shit. Terrible. Casemiro weren't great today. Poor. Getting overrun in that midfield. They had him for breakfast. They said it right. That midfield had him for breakfast. We got dominated in the midfield. Bruno. Dreadful. Worst performance in ages. Awful game today. Awful. He started off with a nice few chances, nice few shots. But then reality sets back into it, doesn't it? As soon as he went 1-0 down, he starts playing with emotion. He does what Bruno Fernandes always does. He's great when you're 1 or 2-0 up and you're cruising through the game. But when it's time to actually, you know, when you're 1-0 down, you need something. He plays with too much emotion. He starts thumping things forward. He starts rushing things. He starts not taking care of the ball. Why not just play simple passes? Why are you always trying to play the killer pass? Why, bro? Why are you always trying to shoot from 30 yards? Why? Why are we doing this? Do you know what I'm saying? There's times today where he just kept thumping it. At the end of the game, he literally hits the ball on a volley. What are you doing? It's like he's playing in the park for fun. So hit the ball on the volley. trying to like outside the boot it on the volley, like from about 50 yards out. It's like, bro, what's the fucking point? Like, who do you think you are? You're not Zidane, mate. Do you know what I'm saying? Have a day off. Like, you've been good recently, cool, but you need to keep that up. This is my problems with him. This is my problems with him. Garnacho, 6 shots, 0 on target. Bin, get rid. Don't ever put him on the left again, by the way. Amorim, that's a lesson learned. Don't ever put him on the left again. All he does when he's on the left wing is just sit there and try and cut inside and spam shots. He has no IQ, no footballing ability. Just sit there, spam shots, spam shots, spam shots, spam shots. He didn't get 1 on target today, and he had 3 or 4 very good chances, by the way, to at least have a shot off on target, at least test the goalkeeper. And every time his shot spanked off the first man. Dog shit. And if it weren't spanked off the first man, over the bar. Dog shit. Don't ever play him on the left again. When are people going to wake up on Garnacho? What's that saying? If he was the shooter behind Tupac, Tupac might still be here. We might be still getting Tupac albums today. If he was the shooter behind Pop Smoke would still be popping today. Do you know what I'm saying? This guy could not hit a target, bro. This guy's dreadful. He's dreadful. Dreadful. When are people going to wake up? When are people going to realise Garnacho's not good? Bin him. Get rid of him. Get rid of him. Get fucking rid of him. At least when he was on the right, he weren't shooting as much. So he was just getting his head down and running into people. Yeah, running in and crossing the ball. That's all he was doing. He had no quality on the cross because he couldn't cross a road. But at least, you know what I'm saying, he was doing something. Yeah. Now, when he's back on the left, he's just cutting inside, shooting, and he's not got a good shot on him. He can't get it on target. He just spanks off the first man or goes over the bar. Bin gets rid. People need to wake up on this Garnacho geezer. And my camera's going out of focus, bruv, because the mutants are getting me, bruv. The mutants are getting me down. It's Garnacho and his minions. His minions are attacking me. Do you know what I'm saying? They're attacking my camera. Xerxes, 5 out of 10, bruv. He was average. Barely noticed him in the game. Subs, poor. Amorim got desperate, brought on Mickey Mount. Mickey Mount shooting outside the box. He brought on Maguire for the past 5 minutes to hopefully win a header. Maguire actually did nearly score twice, to be fair. So, you know what I'm saying? That nearly worked. However, yeah, Amorim just not threw the towel in, threw all the eggs and just said, threw all the eggs and hope one of them fucking cracks on the wall. Do you know what I'm saying? Sort of thing. That's what he did. And, yeah, it didn't pay off. But this is a lesson learned, bruv. Don't put Garnacho on the left. Bruno probably should play in a pivot with Casemiro. Ugarte, don't ever start him again. Honestly. Ugarte's good in certain games, not these types of games. Don't ever start him again, honestly. Don't ever start him again in a minute. Maybe you start him on the weekend, to be fair, against City. But other than that, my camera's really winding me up. Other than that, Bin, get rid, mate. Do you know what I mean? There's no use of him, bruv. He's not good enough on the ball. He's not good enough for my football club. And, yeah, honestly, Amorim needs to start learning from these mistakes because it's really annoying. It's really hard to stick up for him when he still does this stupid stuff. Anything else? Rasmus Højlund come on, did nothing. Just kept there, like, flicking the analog. Do you know what I'm saying? Poor. Absolute dog shit. Amorim today, I thought the starting 11 was all right, to be fair. I would have gone Eriksen in the 10 and I'd have put Bruno in the pivot with Casemiro, but that was me. He put Eriksen, he put fucking Bruno in the 10 and he put Ugarte instead. All right, cool. I still thought it was a decent starting 11, but ultimately, nah, it was tactics not that good. Poor performance, but we just can't score goals, bro. We just got no goals in our team. That's it. That's the reality of the situation. I'm out, people. Subscribe if you're new. Peace. Bosh.